Today I found something very interesting in the thrift store. Let's see what it is. Okay, so before I show you what I found, a little introduction. In the Netherlands we have a series which is called The Classics, and it consists of 44 vinyl LPs, giving you a range of composers, a range of music that should be interesting for everybody to learn about classical music. It had some information on the numbers that were on there, something about the instruments that are being used, and some information on the composer. Now the interesting thing is that I found an ad from 1981. This is the year these things were released, and when you bought these, you bought them in a cassette like this. You could buy 4 of them, and each one contained 11 records, and when you fill them up with records, this is what it looked like. 11 records, 1 box in total, 4 boxes. And in this ad they said in Dutch guilders at that time, 1981, one of these boxes was costing 162 guilders, which, if I translate, adds up to 171 euro in today's money. And that ad, maybe because they were too expensive, so they were on sale for 99 Dutch guilders, which, if you calculate for today with inflation, is 105 euros for just 1 box. Now I think that is very expensive, and the reason even more that I find it expensive is that the quality is not actually very good, if you ask me. Nowadays you will find them in every thrift store, and they will look like this. They will be broken, they will be without the paper cover, and the quality of the records is really not very good. This is very cheap, but well, leave it up to the music industry to sell it expensive and make it as cheap as possible. Now these were, of course, beautiful boxes. So you had a tab that you could pull, and it will pull out this holder for the LPs. And if you look at this one, this is how you could get them out and in. So that is very nicely made, and this is very, very sturdy. We are now some 40 years further, and all these boxes, when you find one, they are still in pretty good quality. Color will be faded a little bit, but this is quite well built. Now this is not what I wanted to talk to you about, but as you can see, every record has a number, and it was mostly Philips that gave you this, and Deutsche Grammophon, so a Dutch and a German collaboration. I have 2 of these boxes. I have some 15 of the original records, and I never had it complete. Now, what did I find yesterday? Yesterday I found this box. This was $4.95 in euros, so let's say $5, and this is the complete 44 cassettes, plus as a bonus they gave you a cleaning cassette. This is very interesting. This cassette does not have a black tape but a white ribbon, which if you put it in the cassette recorder, you play it, and the ribbon will clean the heads. That's what the idea was, and they even told you how to use it, how many times you could use it, and if you use it regularly, you should change this one after 1 year. So that's very interesting that they made the box so complete, even in the same design. Also, what I didn't know, and I've never seen with the records, they gave you 3 booklets, and every booklet has a lot of information on the artists, the composers, the artist meaning the conductor, the composers, and about the instruments. Now this is of course very interesting. They tell you about all the different instruments and what it is that they do or where they are used, and all the 44 cassettes are in this. It tells you what is on it, and it has a nice simple. So I've listened to this. Quality is okay, not great, but very much okay. And the interesting thing of course is that I have 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. I have the series complete, and this complete edition was the same price in those days as these. Now remember, this was in today's money on sale in 1981. It was 105, and you needed 4 of these, so this will cost you 400 euros nowadays to buy this, which is crazy expensive if you look at the quality that you are getting. But I'm very happy that I found this complete set. Now all I have to do is, because this is not the original box, so now I'm going to look what was the original box that they were using. What was their box? I mean, this is for the vinyl. So that's going to be my next project, but for $5 I could not resist. So let me know if you are still playing cassettes. Let me know if there's any nice editions that you have scored for little money, and I'll see you next time.